Alright, it is time for my picks again for this weekend. So, gotta recap what I did last week. Gotta say, college wasn't terrible. Went 7-5, and then 6-6 with the spread. And then for the NFL, for my team-by-team pick, I went 4-9. I went 3-10 against the spread. So, let's just say I did not do so hot. Total right now for college, I'm 23-13 and 15-21 against the spread. Total right now for the NFL, I'm 15-13 and 10-17 against the spread. So, say it's time to shake off the rust. Just get it out of me. It's time to start picking correctly. So, of course, we start with college, where we have Tulane and Temple, as Temple is favored by 5 points. I got Temple in this one. It's going to be a good battle, actually. I really do think it is. I think Temple's going to put up enough firepower, though, that they will win this, and more than 5. Then we go on with Navy and Notre Dame. Notre Dame is favored by 7 points here. I think it originally opened up by like 10 or something like that. I originally was going to say Navy should keep it within a touch, like within 10 points. But I think Notre Dame will win this game. I think they're going to win it by a little bit more than 10 points. 7 points. Just not... It's going to be close, though. Then Indiana, Penn State. Penn State is favored by 14.5 points. Got Penn State winning this one, of course, but I do think Indiana is going to beat that spread. I think it's going to be about a touchdown game as long as Indiana doesn't do like their Indiana stuff. And then we have Florida and Missouri. And Florida is favored by 7 points. About 7, Missouri was favored by 7, but that wouldn't make sense. So, yeah, Florida, of course, is favored by 7 points. They will cover that. They will win this game. Michigan State, Michigan. Michigan, of course, is favored by 13.5 points. I think they're almost missing that this is a Michigan rivalry. Sure, Michigan doesn't take it as serious, but Michigan State definitely takes it more serious than what they will. I feel Michigan definitely is probably going to win this game. Michigan State will probably keep it within the spread, though. And then we have Kansas, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is favored by 17.5 points. Oklahoma State, of course, is going to win this game. It depends which Kansas team comes out, because you'll sometimes see that team, they'll fly. They'll have a great running game. They'll be amazing, and sometimes they just suck. I think this time they'll be all right. I think this time Puka Williams going to show up. They'll keep it within 17.5. Then we have Texas and Iowa State. Iowa State is actually favored by 7 this game. This was a tough one. It really went back and forth between, do I think Texas is going to win or Iowa State was going to win? Texas will keep this within the spread. It's just, I don't know who will win this game. I'm kind of in a toss-up. Pretty much because of how both teams play. Like, sometimes they'll be great, sometimes they won't. I took Iowa State, but it's questionable. I don't know about you guys in this one. I'd bet against the spread big time, though. Then we have Minnesota, Iowa. Iowa is favored by 3 points. And I don't get that. Minnesota's going to dominate Iowa. It's not going to be even competition. Then we have Appalachian State and Georgia State. Appalachian State is favored by 16 points. Remember, they lost to the Georgia team already. Why not 2 times? I don't think it will be 2 times, but I do think it will be close. Appalachian State will come with the win, but they won't cover the spread. Wake Forest and Clemson. Clemson is favored by 34.5 points. Wake Forest used to be a top 25 team. Then again, they played the weak opponents. But that's not the point. I don't think they're going to cover 34.5 points. So I got Clemson winning, of course. No questions on that. I just don't think they're covering that spread. It'd be crazy if they did. Then we have Oklahoma Baylor. Oklahoma is favored by 10 points. This is Oklahoma's statement game. If they want in the Final Four, they need to put a statement on Baylor. Otherwise, it's not happening. So I got Oklahoma winning this one big. Georgia and Auburn. Georgia is favored by 2.5 points here. And, of course, I got Georgia winning this one. Jake Fromm, I think, is going to have a game. He's going to come out and have a game. He needs to. But I got them winning and covering the spread. So, now, let's move on to the National Football League, where the Steelers play the Browns on Thursday night, and the Browns are favored by 3 points. Don't know why, Maybe they think another Buffalo situation is going to happen. I don't see that coming. Steelers locked down a win, probably by more than 3, maybe 10. But then we got Broncos and Vikings. Vikings are favored by 10.5 points against the Broncos. I don't think it'd be that big if Joe Flacco is still quarterback over there in Denver, but he's not. I do think Vikings are going to end up blowing out Denver just because it's not Joe Flacco anymore. The Cowboys and the Lions. Cowboys are favored by 3 points. This one depends on Matthew Stafford's status. I got the Cowboys right now. Might change, but I think I'm going to go with the Cowboys anyways, even if it did change. It just might depend on what I think of the spread. But I got the Cowboys winning this by more than 3. The Bills and the Dolphins. Bills are 6-point favorites. I don't see the Dolphins winning 3 in a row. Josh Allen's probably going to have a good game against the defense. They will win this by more than 6. Jaguars and the Colts. Colts are favored by 3 points. They're hopefully getting Jacoby Brissett back. Hopefully Adam Vinatieri comes back to form. Colts organization is a mess, but they got Brissett back. I don't see them losing to Jacksonville. They're going to win this by probably 3, but I can't predict that. So I'm going to go Colts will probably win by like 4 or something. Let's go with that. Then we have Saints and Buccaneers. The Saints are favored by 5.5 points. Expect a big win here for New Orleans after getting upset last week. They're probably working their asses off, and that's why I predict on that one. Jets and Redskins. The Redskins are favored by 1.5 points. I honestly laughed when I saw this. That's ridiculous. Dwayne Haskins ain't getting anything done with the Redskins. Jets, big, hammer that one. That's your moneymaker there. Falcons and Panthers. Panthers are favored by 5.5 points. I got the Panthers in this one. It's going to be close on that spread, though. It depends which Falcons team we see last week or every other week. But I think they'll return to their normal form. They were predicted to have at least one breakout week. Panthers will win this one by more than 5.5. Texans or Ravens. Ravens are favored by 4 points. And I got to tell you, I'm going with the Ravens here. Ravens are going to put an absolute nightmare on that Texans defense that does not have a good pass rusher anymore. Cardinals and 49ers. 49ers are favored by 11.5 points. I got the 49ers winning this. I just don't think it's going to be by more than 11.5. So I got them losing their spread. Then we have Bengals and Raiders. Raiders are favored by 10.5 points. Silver and Black are back in Oakland. And, they're going to win by more than 10.5 points. Puts the Raiders on that one. Patriots and Eagles. Rematch of the Super Bowl. Well, the upset of the century kind of, too. Philly special. Tom Brady drops a pass. Whatever. Patriots are favored by 3.5 points. They just lost to Baltimore. They ain't losing twice. Patriots, a lot. Bears and Rams. Rams are favored by 6.5 points. Trubisky's still there in Chicago, so you got Rams big time. No, not really a question. Chiefs and Chargers. Chiefs are favored by 3.5 points. I do think this game could be somewhat close, but then looking at it again, the weakness of the Chargers is the offensive line. The only strong suit for the Chiefs defense is their defensive line. So I got the Chiefs winning this one by more than 3.5. So those were my picks this week for both college and the NFL. I want to hear your guys' picks this week down below. What are your guys' thoughts? I want to hear that. If you have a suggestion for another sports video for me, I'd like to hear that down in the comments below as well, as I might end up doing your suggestion one of these days. And of course, thanks for watching. Make sure to click those links down there: Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and Patreon. And of course, just make sure to keep the sports weed flowing throughout the day.